Let's see. All right. Gotta post this link around places, then I will begin. Yeah, just posting this couple places. Alrighty. I think I've got everything ready here. I'm just gonna do a bit of pregame, talk about my opponent's deck, what I think about it, and how we've got to play. So my opponent is on Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. This is really, it's a deck I've worked on a little bit, although I've mostly done with Obnixilis as the commander. This is a super solid list, though. I don't think I've played against this one in particular before, but yeah, I've seen this list around. It's super tight, and I don't know. I think this will be a good match today. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty confident. As long as I can dodge a meltdown, like I should be able to be fine. He'll probably board in Dystopia as well, post board, but I'm not super worried about that card. I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes. I know he's definitely going to bring in Meltdown, and um, maybe like Eidolon or Parapillar or Blood Moon. I don't know. I'm expecting Dystopia Meltdown as his sideboard. Oh, hi, Toby. I am playing Tiny Leaders. This is a tournament match. I'm just doing pregame prep for my YouTube video. Yeah. Um, he's got a ton of removal on this list. I'm probably just gonna have to play a grindy game. I expect my wins will come through playing something that's too big for him to remove, or um, vehicles like Mighty Servant or Nettles, or not Nettles. I mean the 2-minute 3/3, the Smuggler's Copter. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty confident I can play through the discard pretty well because Oswald will. He just lets me generate value through not having cards. Hello, Newton. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. Thanks for stopping by, though. All right. I mean, there's not too much to say here. He just has a lot of removal. He's an aggro deck. Um, though I should keep my removal for Lelia, Turok, and Kroxa. I'll want, because he has Kroxa as the commander, I'm gonna want to bring in anti-graveyard stuff and such, which I have a bunch of, luckily, and some in the main board. So early on, I can tutor up an unlicensed hearse, and that'll probably be good enough to keep Kroxa down. Is my hope, at least. I don't know. Let's swap over to Cockatrice, and let's start. see if he's ready. All right, here we go. I've got Oswald Fiddlebender, the command center. Going to roll. I rolled a 19. All right, I'll be on the play. All right, let's see. Welding jar is nice. I don't have a turn 1 play, which is kind of concerning. Let's see. I can turn 1 play planes or whatever. Turn 2 Stoneforge. Oh, wait, no, I already have Nettlecyst in my hand. Stoneforge might be decent then. I just grabbed the Shadow Spear. And then the next turn I can... So actually, turn 1, he's probably going to play Discard Spell. So in that case, I can just play Oswald and pod Welding Jar into Soul Guide Lantern. All right, I'll keep. It's serviceable. It's a little bit iffy, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I meant to have this happen like an hour ago, but there's some scheduling miscommunication. But here we are. Stream is happening. All right, he's keeping 6. Snow Plains pass. And we're keeping Welding Jar in hand just to keep up extra information for as long as possible. Deck size is 50. It's a 50 card singleton format with a commander. Everything is mana value 3 or less. Please command tower. Soulscar Mage. All right. Take my turn. Tap, keep, draw. Patchwork Automaton. Yeah, I think I'd rather play Patchwork Automaton here. It's so good. All right. We're gonna Marsh Flats. Take 1. Grab out Snow-Covered Plains. Cast Patchwork, especially because we get to play the Welding Jar into the Patchwork. Yeah, that's correct. There's no duplicates other than basic lands. Play Patchwork, Welding Jar. And then we'll pass the turn. And now if he uses discard spell, I can just there's not really any good picks. If he takes Stoneforge, then I can just play out Nettlecyst. If he takes Nettlecyst, I can play Stoneforge. I'm in a pretty good position here. We'll see. He might just play out Croxa and start that train going. Thoughtseize. Yep, that's what we were expecting. He'll probably take Nettlecyst. Well, that's my guess at least. It's probably the strongest card in this hand. Yeah. And we'll keep this to the side just to count what cards he's seen. So my opponent just cast Thoughtseize. It makes me reveal my hand, and he can choose and discard one of my cards. He's got a Soulscar Mage, which gets bigger every time he casts a non-creature spell, but only it's like ephemeral damage. So he's got a 2/3. I have a 2/2. I'll take 2 damage. Not gonna block. And turn, he'll probably keep up like Lightning Bolt or something for my Stoneforge. Is my guess. Have a keep draw. So my strategy with this deck, I'm just trying to go big. This automaton here is it gets bigger whenever I cast an artifact. So it's going to be my main way to win this game. This turn I think I'm gonna play. Let's see. What do I want? I'm definitely playing Ornithopter. I think I actually want to start off with Ichor Wellspring. Yeah. Just get the draw, see what happens. Another play, I could get Stoneforge and just play out Shadow Spear. But yeah, we're gonna take our draw off Ichor Wellspring, get a Plains, which is good because then I don't have to play my Aganjo. I'm gonna play that, play out Ornithopter, grow it again. We're gonna go to combat and just swing for 4. And now we can end the turn. Look like we're holding up something. Actually, no, we can't. They're playing with perfect information. Oops. Whatever. So now next turn I can play my Oswald Fiddlebender or Stoneforge and then get going. Fiddlebender is really good here because I have Ichor Wellspring out, which will draw me a card when it goes to the graveyard. This deck does not have the Oswald combo in it. This is just like mid-range good stuff. This is interesting. So I think I actually discard Stoneforge Mystic because my Nettlecyst is already here. Or yeah, I'm gonna discard Stoneforge and keep up Aganjo. I know that might seem weird, but pre-board, I don't have my Sword of Sinew and Steel, so Stoneforge is not as high value once the Nettlecyst is gone. And yeah, Oricum, I'm currently working on building that deck, but I have not finished brewing it. It's a pretty complicated list. The Mirror Retriever combo. Take my draw. Yeah, Treasure Vault. Let's see. So if I play out Oswald, we're just gonna go to combat first, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do after we see what happens. And cast or swing for 4 with automaton. All right. Yeah, I mean the point is with the combo list is you make a it'll be here, hold on. All right, we're gonna pass the turn. We have the welding jar up, so even if he doesn't manage to find a way to kill Patrick Automaton, we can save it. But yeah, the point with the combo list is just play tons of stacks and control pieces. I'll have to build it and test it, but currently I think that this build is better, the aggro variant. And because I have Oswald out, I can actually channel Ganjo, which he sees, so he probably won't attack with Soulscar Mage, but That's really our options here. Wasteland. He might try to waste Treasure Vault. If he does that, I'm going to Welding Jar it. Yeah. He might Toxic Deluge now. Just battlefield. If permanent turn take creature. Alright, sure. It dies. That's fine. He's passing a turn. Alright. Untap up, keep draw. You know what? We're gonna play out a Ganjo. We're gonna Portable Hole. We're gonna take out the Soul Scar Mage. Alright. Now I'm just gonna play out a Ganjo. And then swing for 5. Alright, we're in a super good position here. He's got 1 creature, 3 cards in hand. I've got Fiddlebender out, a lethal Patchwork Automaton. We're doing pretty good. This format has cards from any card in Magic the Gathering that's 3 mana value or less is legal in this format. I just happen to have a couple standard cards. Like Nettle Cyst is a modern card, Stoneforge, and Marsh Flats, etc. Those aren't standard cards. We'll see what he goes for. He's not really in a great position at the moment. I'm up 12 life. Well, we'll see what he goes for. It's also pretty difficult for him to remove the Patrick Automaton right now. Power Work kill, that's fine. Him killing Oswald doesn't really do much here. So that's a good pick up. All right, he needs to crack. So after the fight, he needs to play one more spell, and then he can play out Kroxa. But I don't think even Kroxa will be enough. I'm gonna cast Scrap Trawler pre-combat to get the counter. Now we're gonna go to combat, swing for 5. So now even if he kills some of my stuff, I can get my stuff back. This Scrap Trawler just insulates my whole board a lot, and it's a really good card to pick up here. He's getting Marsh Flats. He'll probably kill one of my things here, or not. He's just grabbing Blood Crypt. Okay. And he does have enough cards in graveyard to escape Kroxa now. So he might just do that. So almost any draw just puts me in a great position. Because right now all Kroxa does is it'll deal 3 damage to me when he plays it. And my Patchwork Automaton is about to become bigger than Kroxa. And if any of my artifacts die, I get my Welding Jar back. This is a pretty decent position we're in. And if I draw another land, I can play out Oswald again. Doing pretty good here. He's just going to end step. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, we're gonna play. Where's his saga? What could be his thing? He's gotta have. Yeah, I think we just attack. We've got the saga now, so I don't feel bad if I lose one of my creatures. Unholy Heat targeting Patchwork, yeah. Alright, it's good. Scrap trigger, we get back Welding Jar. Yeah. So now I'm going to play Welding Jar and play out Oswald for all my mana and then pass the turn. Yeah, I'm down to coach you. The Unholy Heat was really good, but now I only need to get 1 damage in. Yeah, game's over. Alright. Time for a sideboard. I'm gonna bring in Relic. Well, I probably don't need Relic. I think I bring in Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, because that stops his reanimate and his other stuff as well. Though it might be good to play both. I'm on the draw, so I'm not gonna bring in Tanglewire. I know none of his removal and stuff is like board. I'm gonna bring in Sword of Sinew and Steel. This card just like completely blanks his entire deck, which personally I think is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna take a Retrofitter Foundry. It's a good card, but I don't see this game going grindy like that. Um, let's see. I need one more thing to take out. Um, maybe Phyrexian Revoker. Yeah, I think Phyrexian Revoker is the pick. I'm gonna double check his list. Um, yeah, I would really only stop Scrap Heap Scrounger. At least I think. And it would also stop Smoothie's Copter, but I don't think that's an issue. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, he's got Obnixilis. Never mind. I want to keep that in the deck. I want to keep Soul Guide Lantern. I might. Yeah, I definitely want to keep Soul Guide Lantern over Relic of Progenitus. I think I'd bring out. I know it's weird because I used it last game, but I'm going to take out the Echo Wellspring. Extra. Oh, no, I definitely need this still. This is so difficult. I'm going to take out Ballista. There we go. Fiddlebender, we're going to be on the draw this game. Canonist, Portable Hole. Portable Hole in the draw is really nice. Portable Hole into Canonist and Hearse. Yeah, this is definitely keepable. Analysis later for grindy game. Yeah, we're going to keep 7. First turn, we're going to Prismatic Vista for a basic planes. Play the Portable Hole on whatever they play. Or not if they don't play anything. But hopefully they play like Soulscar Mage or Ragavan or something. That's what I'm looking for at least. Well, he's mulling to 5. That's interesting. Is he just hard mulling for the meltdown? That's interesting. All right, he's keeping 5. Badlands. Inquisition of Kozilek. Unfortunate. All right. He's going to take the unlicensed hearse. There's not really any other option for him. But that kind of sucks. Eventually, we can pot away Treasure Vault into Soul God Lantern. Yeah, I mean, he might take a Nettle Cyst, but I imagine he just takes the hearse. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, take our turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Glass Casket is interesting. I'm just gonna play Prismatic Vista. Pass. There's no point in cracking it now because I still want to draw more lands. Smuggler's Copter, sure. Take my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. There we go. This is like there's only 5 basic lands in the game or in my deck, so this is super good. He only has 2 cards left. I can always just Smuggler's Copter or Portable Hold the Smuggler's Copter. I think this turn I just play out Oswald here. Yeah, I play out Oswald and pass. Next turn, I can play Others from Canonist and pod my Treasure Vault into Soul Guide Lantern. Just gonna Lightning Bolt. Yep. And that's his turn. All right. Tap up, keep draw. Thinking. So I don't want to play the Treasure Vault. He'll just snap it off on. He'll just snap his Wasteland off on my Treasure Vault. So I think I play Others from Canonist and Portable Hole. He might have Disfigure here, which actually I didn't check to see if he had in his deck, but we'll see. All right, now we'll pass the turn. He knows 3 of my 4 cards. Hello, Moon Mist. All right, he's just passing the end step. Interesting. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna go to combat, swing for 2. All right. I'm just gonna play Nettle Cyst, hold Treasure Vault in my hand until I can play it safely. Yeah, we're gonna play Nettle Cyst. So there's an argument to play Ornithopter here, but I don't think it's necessary. Well, no, if playing Ornithopter here does dodge Chain Lightning, so I'm gonna do that. I should have played the Ornithopter first, but it's fine. Say 4/4. We're going to pass a turn. We can use Treasure Vault to pump up the turn next turn. This is looking pretty decently in my favor. I won the first game. This is game 2. Chain Lightning, yeah. Alright, I'm glad I played out the Ornithopter. My germ probably would have died there. Grafdigger's Cage. I think he's just gonna snap off this Wasteland, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna play Fiddlebender. Um, go to combat swing for 4. He might wasteland here, might not. Alright, he didn't. He'll probably do it here though. Or he might not actually. He doesn't have any mana really. We have this Grafdigger's Cage, so I'm not super worried about Kroxa or other graveyard shenanigans. He doesn't have any creatures in his graveyard, so I don't need to play that last turn. We're in a great position here. Soulscar Mage, yeah. This is probably the end of the... Yeah. Alright. Let's see. What are my... I need to pull up my list real quick here to see my pod targets. I think I'm podding my Ornithopter. Yeah, well... Alright, I got my deck pulled up here. I think I'm gonna pod Ornithopter into an Esper Sentinel. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. And I didn't do it on the treasure vault because in response he can just wasteland me. Yeah. So we're gonna get Esper Sentinel. I'm going to play Sculpting Steel. I'm gonna play this on the Nettle Cyst. Alright, now we pass the turn. And we've got Grafdigger's Cage, Source of Plowshares, Glass Casket. We've got like a whole suite of removal. I think this is the end of the game. I don't think there are really many outs for him. Fire Covenant doesn't do it. He would need Toxic Deluge. Like specifically Toxic Deluge, I think. But even Toxic Deluge isn't great because as soon as I get another creature out, it'll be humongous. We'll see. Angie's Ravager. Alright, I'm passing a turn. Yeah. So I just play Glass Casket and Source of Plowshares and the game ends. I play Darksteel Citadel, Glass Casket. Take Angie's Ravager. To pump these guys up again. And we're going to Source of Plowshares, which will be lethal. Because now we swing in for a bajillion. Alright, another clean 2-0. He had Meltdown and oh my lord. Yeah. Alright, let's see if he wants to join VC for a little post-game breakdown or something. I'm surprised this match was even faster than the last one. Alright, well, let's see. All right. Well, this was another super strong showing. I still think that this deck is too strong. Yeah. I still think that Oswald Fiddlebender is too strong. The deck is cracked. It like I I I built this deck thinking that it would be decent. Currently it's on a 23-1 record. The only deck that it's lost to is Anafenza by Fish. And it, like the deck is honestly a bit stupid. Just like super like all out artifact stuff. Like before, the artifact deck was Emery, and then they banned a couple of pieces from it, like the mana rocks and whatnot. Um, yeah, it's just like super efficient. Um, and the aggro, like I get almost all of the same win cons every game because I can always retrieve the same stuff. Oswald Fiddlebender requires removal or else you just lose the game. And even when you use your removal on Oswald Fiddlebender, you still lose the game because the rest of the deck is still really good. I don't know. It's a bit stupid. All right. But yeah, that is it for me for today. This was a bit shorter than yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple days ago. Um, Stonecoil Serpent is good in this deck, and it is played in this deck. I do have that here. The full list I can DM it to you after the stream, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. Um, yeah, good game, and I'll be doing a stream, another stream for my match next week. All right, that's it.